EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Herbert off of play action. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Guyton there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Flush. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they failed to try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On first down, Justin Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Herbert now. Touchdown! Jared Cook. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. open. Here is Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Dillon. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On second down, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is back to a 5-point game. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Andre Roberts now to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead is now 2. Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Herbert back to the air. Packer pressure, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Herbert going deep here for Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, 44 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here's Lewis. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. To throw, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Packers are going to win this football game. Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 42. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Rodgers throwing here. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So it's all over.